Hello, everybody. It says there's 34 of you in here watching the stream. Is that true? How many hands can I say that's here? That's 3, 4, 5. Well, at least we got 5. I guess the other ones are sleeping. You reckon? 6. Oh, guys, I'm just in here for a short little bit, but it's been a long week. It seems to be taking me longer and longer to get something going, like a web page and a video and all that stuff these days. Mainly because when I get home, I generally pass out for a couple hours before I go to bed. So it is what it is. I can't help it. Just get tired and time to go take a nap. Getting up at 3:30 in the morning and working all day long, it's time to take a nap in the evening. You know, I put up the subscribe button a little while ago when somebody says, I'm not subscribed to you, but I'm subscribed to Twitch's channel. Well, I'm glad you're subscribed to Twitch's channel. His Twitch channel. There's no reason why you can't be subscribed here too, but that's up to you. And that goes for the rest of you. Oh yeah, and by the way, there's been an awful lot of people in here. The thumbs up ain't been happening too much today. We need to see what's happening with that. But I do want to tell y'all I am working on something. And I'm almost... damn, I'm sorry. Been working on something with a friend. And it's one of those things that is absolutely extremely crazy. And when I say crazy, it's about history and what we are to believe that is history. Like things about San Francisco before the big quake, and the city that was there before and the city after, and seeing things in the video of the footage. There's just an extreme amount of confusion for me in those videos. I'm not the oldest out here, but I'm old enough to know that what I know and what I was taught ain't got nothing to do with what I saw. It's kind of crazy. You know, kind of like, you know, the black plastic bags that we put in garbage cans? Well, how about just a little bit thicker, like Bisqueen? You know, that big roll, and they make it in black too. Seen a piece of that on a wagon. They didn't make that in 1806. Yeah, 1806. Did they? No. They didn't make plastic back then. Look it up for yourself when they made plastic. But I seen plastic. So, where did it come from? I'm going to show you all this stuff eventually. But I ain't quite ready to show you. I'm just talking to you about it right now. And just to give you a heads up on some of the strange things that I've been finding. Me and my friend. It's really, really extraordinary. And then they showed photos of the aftermath of the earthquake, and it kind of looked like, well, this wasn't the earthquake, this was a fire. And it kind of looked more like a nuclear bomb went off. Well, 1912, we didn't have no nuclear bomb. Oh, but maybe we did. But still, there's another guy out there that says that nuclear bomb can only go off at a certain time, at a certain place, and the stars had to be in alignment for it to ignite. I don't know whether I believe that, but I do know that he was a scientist, and he said that he could tell you when and where you could do it. Now, is that true? I don't know. Is a nuclear bomb exactly like that? I don't know that either. It is kind of weird. No, I'm not going to say it's no alien. I didn't say that at all. But one of the world's fairs, they built structures, beautiful, beautiful structures. Beautiful. And a lot of them. They said they built them out of plaster. Everybody knows that if you wet plaster, it melts. Right? Now, how could they build structures 2 and 3 stories tall? People use it as if it was real building for the World's Fair. What happens if it had a rain? You see what I'm saying? Shit just don't add up. It ain't adding up, not even just a little. Everything that I've been looking at right now is so far-fetched that it's actually blowing my mind. And on top of that, they supposed to build this massive area in less than a year. There's no way in hell at that year that they could have done that. There's no way in hell. They might have built one building in a year, but they didn't build all those buildings in a year. There was a whole crap load of them. And then when it was all over with, they tore them all down because they were built out of plaster. Something about the whole thing just don't make sense. How could you build something out of plaster and make it stand up for 4 or 5 months and then tear it down without it melting from rain or dew or whatever? And they even built a bridge across the canal. It's supposed to be made out of plaster. How'd they do that? They didn't do that. No way. So, I'm working on something. I don't know when it's going to come out yet. I ain't figured it all out. It's going to take a little more time to put it all together, but it's just plain ass weird. It really is. So, how's everybody been? Has everybody been going great? Give it a thumb up, put a thumb up there, or a thumb down. If everything was good today, thumb up. Everything kind of crappy, you can give it a thumb down if you want. So many people was really had a good week. There's one thumb. Uh-oh. Somebody had a poopy week. That's not good. Thumb up. We got more thumbs up so far than thumbs down. We got one thumb poopy, and one just plain thumb down. Rest of them are good. That's great. I'm glad most everybody had a good week. I wouldn't say mine was a poopy week. It was just a long, hard, heavy week. So I'm going to lean a little towards to the down week, to the thumb down this week. Although it's kind of rough. I got a few blisters and skins and crap like that. Kind of worked me over a little. I see that our earthquake system is still working. Seems to be working okay. So we'll just see how that works. Annie C. You made a comment earlier about you're not subscribed to me, but you are to Dutch. I'm glad you subscribed to Dutch's Twitch's channel. You need to be. There's no reason why you can't be subscribed to me as well. Because I am running the live stream now. Or for as long as I can, as long as I'll let it. We had a little issue at the beginning of the week. Maybe it's gone now, I hope. Everything seems to be working good now. Dutch is doing okay. I talked to him earlier. He's still taking a siesta. So it's just time to take a break for a while. And there's no telling when he's going to come back. I'm being honest. He's just taking a break. This last little episode took a little bit out of him. And he just ain't gonna he don't want to do it no more. Do you blame him? Right now he's just not in the mood to deal with it. I'm sure he's gonna do updates when a big earthquake comes and all of that, but as far as the live stream, he might be totally done with it. So I'm trying to keep this going so everybody can see it for themselves. Seems to be when I put up a video, I get banned or blocked for whatever the reason. So the only time I can get out a message or talk about anything is to y'all live. And I save it for a video, and then it might get 300-400 views. That's what's been happening anyway. Although it gets a lot more views here at the beginning pretty much. I know y'all do. That's why I'm doing it. I'm giving you the same live stream. I did have the EMC report coming out, but when I reformatted, that disappeared, and I just think really wanted to turn it back on yet. I'm kind of scared to let that be on because I'm not sure where it comes from, and that might be why almost all week I'm getting scrambled from. So I decided to take it up, not to put it back on right now. But y'all do have the music, and you do have all the earthquake sounds and bells. They should work all the time now, so as long as the little red light's blinking and the thing's changing and you see Earthquake 3D change from one stage to the other, everything should be okay. That's why I'm running it like I'm running it now. Hopefully it'll stay up and run just fine. That's all we can do is hope and pray and keep on getting it. You know what I mean? And you guys, please, when you do come up and you see that the video has just been restarted, or you get a new feed and it says it's been restarted or whatever, and the thumbs up are real low, that means somebody didn't thumb up, or it's a new video, so you need to, every time you come, just make sure it's not an old, it's a new video, and it's blue when you look down there at the thumb. If it's blue, that means you've actually already liked it up. That's a good sign. If it's grayed out, that means you need to hit the like button and help it grow. That's what we're trying to do, is keep this going for the time being. Um, when Dutch decides and he feels better about what's going on, I'm sure he'll come back. But it ain't gonna be right tomorrow or nothing. I'm gonna tell you that. I mean, unless there's something like a 7 or 8.1 or some shit like that, he gonna come and report that, or let you know that it's coming before it happens if he sees something that drastic happening. But y'all all see in between different spots the Vulcan point. There's a couple of them that's gonna be earthquakes there. Y'all already know all that. I don't have to tell you that. Y'all see it for yourself. There's a bunch of empty spots in there right now. So it's coming. There's going to be some more earthquakes. Could be little, could be big. Who the heck knows? He does. It sure ain't me. I'm not claiming to be that good at this, but I am showing it so y'all can watch it for yourself. You can see, and some of the moderators in here are very good about posting information about quakes that have happened, they see, and put it up so y'all can read them. So make sure that you come in and, check them all out. One of my mods ain't here tonight. He was in there earlier today. He might have finally just couldn't take it no more, had to go to sleep. Bruce ain't here. Bring the radio back, Tat. You mean the ham radio? And I'm thinking about doing that too. I got a lot of moving to do that. And it takes a lot to do that, but I will. I'll get it hooked up. I got to get it in the shed and hooked up and all that. I don't do no 10 forward. That's plain CB. I do a little of that QSL, which means okay. Uh-oh. KK4 VTM. Well, you're a ham operator. Oh, I know who you are. You changed your call, didn't you? Did you upgrade? Are you now a general or higher? More awesome. Congratulations. Been a general for 10, 12 years. In fact, I got to renew mine. And it's getting kind of hard to do that. It's a real pain in the ass to go through the website to try to do that. Guess I'm going to have to go to one of the clubs and do it. But KF4CCW. That's me. Worldwide International Load and Admire. Call me counterclockwise. He used to say what when he was drunk? Why did I say that he said? I don't remember I said so much. That handle, oh, world famous, internationally loved and admired. Yeah, I have no idea, but he always said it. Okay. Well, that's what some of us ham operators did when we were bootlegging on channels that the skip was running on the lower bands below 10 meters, in between 10 and 11 meters. Uh, we used to have a pretty good group in there. People in California, people in New York, Michigan, all over the United States. But those three right there stuck out a lot because those guys was the ones I could hear the most. They didn't like me sometimes. Basically, election time, they hated me there for a little while. But after I did it, they began to see the light after they heard some of the stuff that I transmitted back then. Oh yeah, and I didn't have much power, but I had one humongous. It was 32 foot long, 11 meter, 10 meter beam. 6 elements, pointed. I could point it anywhere I wanted. And with a 100 100-watt full duty cycle radio at 50 watts. I could run it for days, and I could play the recording. It was on automatic replay. As soon as we get through it, start over, start over, start over. Kind of like a computer. That was before we had computers that were worth a damn then. That was, I think it was still running Windows 10. No, I meant Windows 95 and below that. But, you know. But guys, it's been fun talking. I am planning on bringing the radio back because I gotta move them from where they're at. It might be a couple, 2 or 3 more weeks. Then another week or 2 to get the antennas fixed, because I'm sure it's not running good at the moment. The string got stretched and they're a little loopy. I can probably hear, and we can probably hear some HARP signals. But at this present time, it's just not working real frisky. But we'll get it all back up and we'll do some more radio recording and show you on the scope and get all that stuff done and clean up the radios. And they need to be done that way anyway and get it all going. And might even carry on a few conversations with some people. See what's happening in the world. See how awake they may be. In fact, see if they still got the conspiracy channel that comes out that I ain't listened to in quite a while. They used to have one to come out Friday or Saturday night, and some people you could hear that would be talking, some you couldn't because of the way the conditions would be, but some nights you could hear them all. We'll get in here and we'll listen to what they got to say. That'll be good. We'll run that a little bit one night, see what happens. We'll just run it in the background behind Earthquake 3D since we can't hear them anyway. You still see what's going on Earthquake 3D, and I'll put a camera on the radio and y'all can see the radio transmitting, and you know, you can see the needles and all moving. And we'll do that. So with that, folks, I'm gonna go to bed, because if I don't go to bed, I'm gonna sit here and talk and go to sleep. So the ones of you that hadn't thumbed up the video, please do so now. I mean, we got 50 people in here watching right at the moment, but they could be even more in here that's, you know, hadn't, you know, liked the video. So if you haven't, please do so. If not, that's okay. And I'm gonna, one more thing before I go. I'm gonna drop in the subscribe button so you can subscribe to the channel, and that's it right there. And some of you guys have know who I am from a long time ago. That's the reason why I'm talking about the radio stuff, and I have done quite a few videos on the radio. I've actually done a few experiments with the radio. Plan on doing that again, but I'm gonna be quite honest, this summer has been so hot that when you get off, it's been 97 degrees down here for more than 2 months in a row. It's been hot. We're just now starting to cool down a little bit at night. It was 61 this morning when I turned the fans on at the shop. When I opened up, man, it felt good. But it wasn't 3 hours later and it was hotter than firecracker in there. I mean, it don't take long to warm it right back up. But anyway, sun come up, so did the temperature, which is normal, but it went from 60 to 94. So that's a big jump. Body has a hard time getting used to that. So good night. We'll see y'all soon. We'll see y'all again tomorrow. I'll be in here in the morning sometime. We'll talk a little bit on some of that work that I was talking about doing. I'm probably going to have to do. So much love. Good night. Y'all have a good day. And from my cold, dead hands, and I damn well mean it, abolish corporate greed. And I think y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. There is a shitload of them. I don't want to really name them, but I think y'all know who they are. Y'all can say it. If you know which ones they are, name them off before I go to bed. How many know who I'm talking about without me saying it? Clear on my final, huh? KF4 CCW. We're out. Good night.